Planet Dolan.
From visiting your GP to finding your missing sense of humor to realizing your huge baby bump is actually a malignant tumor. That rhymed. We count 8 of the weirdest ways people found out they have cancer. Yeah, what's up, YouTube fans? Pringle the one in the building. How we doing today? Today, guys, I got some crazy new content for your face. So here we go.
Number 8.
Most people would consider being attacked by a shark the worst day of their life, but for Eugene Finney, it was actually the luckiest. The father of 2 was swimming off the California coast when he was aggressively smashed into by the king of the ocean. Eugene was left with severe cuts and bruises, but at least he didn't end up sleeping with the fishes. That was such a terrible Godfather accent. It wasn't even transitioned well. That was so bad. Please don't make fun of my Godfather accent. He went straight to the hospital to be checked out. That's when doctors found something even scarier, a cancerous tumor. Fortunately, they were able to remove it and it looks like he'll make a full recovery. Maybe the shark has been trying to tell him to get a checkup all along. If only there was some way animals could communicate.
Number 7.
They say a picture tells 1,000 words, but this picture of 2-year-old Avery Fitzgerald saved his life. It was taken by his mother, Julie Fitzgerald, who saw something in it that unsettled her. In the photo, Julie noticed that one of Avery's pupils was entirely white. It seemed like he had that Byakugan. You know, that Naruto reference? Yeah, Naruto? Byakugan? Let me stop. He didn't get the usual red eyes that most people get from flash photography. When she took him to the hospital, doctors discovered that Avery had retinoblastoma, a malignant tumor that affects children's retinas. Over 75% of Avery's eyes was covered in tumors, so it had to be removed. That's the bad news. The good news is that doing so narrowly prevented the cancer spreading, saving his life, and here I am making jokes. Damn, I'm such a bastard.
Number 6.
Yeah, skateboarding dogs are pretty impressive, but what's even more impressive is Max, the 10-year-old collie who saved his elderly owner's life by communicating that something was wrong. 64-year-old Maureen Burns said she realized something was wrong when her furry best friend started acting strangely. He kept sniffing Maureen's breath and nudging her right breast. Eventually, Maureen checked her breast and discovered a small lump. Maureen went in for a mammogram, but the growth didn't show up on it. Still, she was convinced it was serious, so insisted on a biopsy. It turned out Max and Maureen were right. The lump was malignant. Maureen had it surgically removed, then some radiation treatment, and now it looked like she's out of the woods, all because of a dog touching her breast. That is one amazing dog right there.
Number 5.
While a lot of celebrities find their fans really annoying, this reality show host owes his life to one observant superfan. Tarek El Moussa, host of the show Flip or Flop, found out he had thyroid cancer when a trained nurse watching from home spotted a lump on the host's neck. The fan immediately contacted the production company to warn Tarek to get a biopsy. Her email subject line read, "This is not a joke." Thanks to the eagle-eyed viewer, Tarek caught the illness before it could spread any further. He had the nodule removed and is now back, filling our lives with more reality TV goodness, because you know we love those reality TV shows.
Number 4.
A man known for his brilliant one-liners went to the doctor after losing the ability to crack jokes and discovered he had a brain tumor. To his friends, 34-year-old Andrew Llewellyn told the best jokes and stories and was the life of every party until all of a sudden he could no longer remember his favorite jokes, nor could his brain work quickly enough to generate funny remarks. Andrew went to his GP to be tested. While awaiting his results, he suffered a seizure. Doctors discovered he had an egg-sized tumor and cyst pressing on the part of the brain that's responsible for speech. Andrew had the growth removed during a 4-hour operation and was soon back to his razor-sharp self. So if you wake up less funny than you were the day before, well, I mean, we aren't saying it's necessarily cancer. It could be lupus, though.
Number 3.
A woman who thought she was pregnant was devastated to discover that her baby bump was actually an 11-pound tumor. 42-year-old Romanian woman Madalina Niagu was rushed to the Botoșani County Hospital because she was experiencing what she thought were labor pains. The doctor said the size of Madalina's belly matched that of a normal 9-month pregnant woman. They initially thought that they were dealing with pregnancy complications, but were shocked to discover a rare and deadly tumor in her uterus. The procedures the surgeons carried out lasted several hours, and Madalina fortunately made a full recovery.
Number 2.
Sam Davies thought the teasing and the schoolyard nickname, the Unicorn, were the worst things that would come from the huge birthmark on her forehead. That's just a mean nickname. That's not even a nickname. That's an insult. You're gonna call somebody a unicorn just because of a birthmark? Come on now. Little did she realize the mark was secreting not 1, but 3 deadly tumors, which is even worse. The mother of 5 learned this horrible news when the birthmark exploded during her most recent pregnancy. Doctors were forced to carry out a life-saving surgery, which left part of her skull exposed. Sam survived the surgery and is on the road to recovery, but isn't planning on having any more children, just in case it wakes the monsters up again.
Number 1.
Reddit may have a bit of a reputation for trolls and offensive content, but it's also done a lot of good, including saving the life of user Cat and Poop Deck. That's his name. That is his name right there. Captain Poop Dick. That's his name, guys. In 2012, Mr. Poop Dick posted a comic about a male friend who had jokingly taken a pregnancy test and gotten a positive result. The comic was just a bit of fun until several commenters told him that a positive test results indicates a hormone called, alright, I'm gonna take a crack at this word, chorionic gonadotropin. That's how you say that. Which is produced by pregnant women and men with testicular tumors. Several users urged him to get tested for testicular cancer. He did, and the doctor found a small tumor in his right testicle. Fortunately, it was detected early enough to treat. Poop Dick thanked his fellow Redditors and made it rain upvotes all day. Cancer is a pretty tough thing, so I really want you guys to take care of the loved ones that have it and really make sure you pay attention to them. Take care, everybody. Much love and appreciation. Peace.
Even that little blue pill that makes your grandfather able to have sex was an accident. At least I hope there was never a lab devoted to giving Grandpa a boner. That'd be a weird place to work. Pharmaceutical company Pfizer discovered the pill while testing out a medication for high blood pressure.